Alright guys, so with the Legendary Event Rayquaza out, we finally got Raquaza, and it's been a long time since his event originally came. So with his first rerun finally making an appearance, I was able to pull a Rayquaza, which is good. Now, when it comes to his stats, like, he's really not that great. He's not the best Legendary Event Pokemon. Me personally, I feel Palkia might be the best one, but Mewtwo is up in the running because of his insanely high special attack. So, but I'd probably place Mewtwo and Palkia in #1 spot, just because like having Critical Strike 9 on Palkia is just insane, and the Mewtwo's special attack stat is just insane too. So when you have support to get him to +6 on his special attack, he's gonna be insane too. And then you look at Rayquaza, and it's like, what did they do to him? Like, what? They gave him Outrage and then Aerial Ace and then Draco Meteor. It's like, Outrage and Draco Meteor, with what he has on his passive, it's like his passive can't support what he does with Outrage and Draco Meteor. And then on his trainer move, he lowers his special defense and physical defense. So it's like, he's gonna be like a glass cannon. Like, he's a weak glass cannon. Like, he doesn't even hit like insane. And he takes a lot of damage. So, but on his trainer move, if you don't know, he removes the confused, flinching, and trap conditions from himself, which is nice. And he can only use it 2 times. And then he sharply raises his attack, special attack, and raises his speed and accuracy. And then after that, he also lowers his defense and special defense. So, you only get that twice. But if you're going up against an opponent that does put like conditions on you, like confused or flinching and stuff like that, then I guess you could use this. But you're going to want to use this after you use Outrage, so that you're out of the confused state. And then if you don't want to use Outrage and you want to use another Dragon type move, Draco Meteor lowers your special attack. So it's like, what are you going to do after that? Then you're just going to resort to Aerial Ace, and Aerial Ace isn't even that strong too, and like, it just sucks. Like, Rayquaza isn't really that great. So like, if you were to get a grid in the future, like if Legendary Event Pokemon end up getting grids in the future, then I could see him getting something like Haxorus, where like he could remove the confused state or something like that. Or he could have something for Draco Meteor where he would ignore the special attack lowering. So I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that he could do on his grid, like if they decide to give them grids in the future. But if they decide to give these Pokemon grids in the future, they're going to be very, very good. But on his passive, he has Weathering Surge 3, so any kind of weather condition they have up in the field, he is going to get an increase to his attack, which is going to be nice. But we're not bringing any special weathering condition users in this time, just because, like, I don't really see a point. I mean, okay, we'll do one battle without, and then we'll do one with, and then we'll see. So, since I'm out of stamina, I don't feel like restoring my stamina. I'll just go into the Legendary Latios event because Rayquaza is strong over here because of his Dragon type attack. So, we'll test him out here on part 1, just because I know he's not really going to be able to hold up in part 3. But maybe at the end of the video, we'll try part 3 and see how he holds up over there with the proper team. But we'll go into part 1 and see the damage output that he could do. And we have Swanna here just so, like, for the defense and then the speed and all, and for the potion. And then Torchic is here just so we can get the max special attack and physical attack. So we'll just raise everything up now, because I don't really care about the conditions or whatever. Like, look at that. Like, he lowers his special defense and physical defense by 4 stages. Like, that's insane. Like, that's actually insane. I don't like that. Like, I really, really like Rayquaza, but the conditions, like the lowering of all those stats is, man. Like, I love Rayquaza so much, but those conditions, I don't like at all. So there's Draco Meteor, like 2,900 damage, not bad. And then we're gonna go for a Sync move, so now his special attack is lowered. I really like the Sync move animation with the Draco Meteor. It looks very, very nice. So now let's actually go for an Outrage, see how much that's gonna do. 3,900 damage. It's not bad. It's really not bad. But now he's confused, so, like, I don't know when we're going to be able to attack again. That confusing. Like, that's why the trainer move is going to be good, because of that. Like, the confused state will wear off, of course, but, like, I don't think you really want to, like, chance that. So let's go for Draco Meteor again and see how much that's going to do now. 3,900 damage. It's not bad. Like, and then now he's doing 1,600. I don't even think that was a crit. Yeah, now that was a crit. And then it dropped down to 2,400. Let's see what he's going to do now. I think I wasn't even paying attention. let's try again. Let's try again. So how much is he doing now? 400. 400, and that was without a crit. Can we get a crit? 1,800. So that's getting low. Let's heal up Raquaza now quickly. Let's go for one more Draco Meteor. Yeah, so he's, like, after his special attack stat gets lowered all the way, he's sitting at 1,700 damage on a crit, super effective. So that's not that great. So now we're on our second sync move, so that's going to raise our attack again. Now let's see how much Draco Meteor is going to do. 2,200, so it was like a 300-400 increase. And then now Draco Meteor, Outrage, is going to do 2,400. And then Aerial Ace, let's see how much that's going to do. Let's heal up just so we don't die. We're probably going to die anyways, but yeah, like, Rayquaza really isn't that great. Now, if you have weather conditioning up, he'll be a lot better. So, like, I wouldn't recommend having Sandstorm up or anything just because he'll be taking damage. So, I wouldn't recommend that. But you could have, like, rainy day or sunny day up and stuff like that. Like, that would benefit Rayquaza a lot more. And it goes good with Kyogre and Groudon whenever they come into the game, which would be nice, because then that pairing would be great. Because then, like, maybe when Groudon and Kyogre come into the game, when they enter the field, maybe they could have like a rainy day active right away, and then when Groudon comes in, he could have sunny day up, so then that would benefit Rayquaza and Groudon, and or Kyogre and Rayquaza, depending, because Rayquaza gets his attack buffs from weather conditioning, so like he would pair very nicely with Kyogre and Groudon. So let's actually get rid of Swanna and have Rapidash in. We'll just have Rapidash in so we could quickly just get our like the sunny day up and all. So where is Rapidash? I think I have him at level 125 now. So he'd be up here. Is he? Yes, he is. Perfect. So we'll have Rapidash take the hit. Actually, no. We'll have Torchic take the hit. Just because I want Sunny Day to be active right when we're about to attack. So I want to get our special attack and physical attack up as soon as possible. So we'll have Torchic take the hits. And then after we're ready, then we'll put up Sunny Day. Because I don't want Rapidash to die before we're able to put up a sun. So we'll just increase our speed and all very quickly first. I'll probably leave one trainer move active just so like we can get rid of the confused state whenever we do that. Okay, then we can test it both times. So now let's go for the Sunny Day, and I clicked the trainer move on accident. That's my mistake. So Sunny Day, and now let's see how much Draco Meteor is doing. First attack, Draco Meteor, 3,800 damage, not bad. And then Outrage is going to do now 3,100 damage, so not bad, not bad. Aerial Ace is going to do 600 damage on a crit, so it's decent, So we're going to get rid of the confused state. Our accuracy is up, and then we're going to go for a sync move, and then we're going to see how much the Draco Meteor and then Outrage do after the sync move in Sunny Day. So like super effective. He will hit decently, but like after you use Draco Meteor like a decent amount of time, it's just gonna drop in damage, and that's something you don't really want. So like even with Sunny Day up and after a sync move, like the damage decrease, you could definitely see it, and it's still like it's not even higher after a sync move, which does suck. But Outrage is doing nice damage. It's doing very nice damage. Like 4,800 damage in Sunny Day. Critical hit. Not bad. Really not bad. Like, Outrage can do good. But the only thing is, like, he'll be confused, which is gonna suck. So then he has a chance of, like, hitting himself just like that, and then leaving him vulnerable. So, like, he can hit hard on Outrage, but the thing is, he is going to be confused because he doesn't have anything like Haxorus where he could remove the confused state, or he gets stronger when he's confused. So, like, if he were to get stronger when he's confused, then that would already make him a lot better. But, like, he doesn't have anything, so that's why, like, I really want these Pokemon to have a grid. Like, it does show the grid icon. They have a grid, but it's not, like, the expanded one like all these other sync pairs are getting, so it's just the basic, like, 5-6 tile or something like that, so nothing, like, insane. So like if like in the passive, if they want to like add to it and add into where he gets stronger when he's confused, like Haxorus or something like that, then he'd be better just like that. And I don't have any lucky skills on him. I don't think I'm going to add anything on him just because I don't see myself using him. And then for his lucky skill, I'm not even going to bother with that because I don't plan on using him because there's better dragon type strikers in the game. So I'm not going to bother. But for free-to-play player, like if you're a free-to-play player, you're better off with Haxorus and Iris because they're much better. They have a grid. So having like Rayquaza and a Haxorus, you're going to be better off with Iris. Honestly, you're better off with Iris, but it's just nice to have Rayquaza in your collection because he's a very cool Pokemon. Personally, he's one of my favorite Dragon-type Pokemons too. Not my favorite, but I really love his design. So I'm happy I have him, but I don't see myself using him just because he's not that great. But yeah, you can't even max him, so he's basically going to be stuck at 1 out of 5. So that's sort of a drag. But it is what it is. What can you do? But that's it for the video. Rayquaza isn't really like a great legendary event Pokemon compared to like Palkia and Mewtwo. But even Ho-Oh is better than Rayquaza. But I don't know. They definitely did Rayquaza dirty. They didn't treat him well, and I'm disappointed in that. I'm disappointed in that, but it is what it is. What can you do? But let me know what you guys think of the rerun for Legendary Event Rayquaza. Me personally, I like the revamp for the for the box, like the prize box. I like that. I like that style of the prizes, but the prizes aren't really that great. Besides the scout tickets, and then after that we got 1 strike move candy. So besides those two, nothing else is really like too great because the 4-star and 3-star move candy, not really that great either. So it is what it is. What can you do? But anyways, that'll be it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.
It's always hard when the journey